Hello, guys. I'm Timothy Earle, and I'm from Picks Parlays, and we've got another episode of Ballin' Out with Tim Earle. We're going over the entire NBA slate for Sunday, the 18th. But before we jump into that, make sure you guys check out the 1 week pass for NBA. For me, only $70. Picksandparlays.net/Tim. It'll be in the link in the description down below. We're still number one on the leaderboards. We end up having a 2-2 night. So ready to try to get back into the win column for this slate. I got a best bet and four others on the site. A couple of them are going to be in the stream, but we got a full NBA slate and we're ready to jump on into it. We'll go ahead and start off with the Magic and the Celtics. They're going to go at it. The Celtics are 10-point favorites. 222.5 is the total in this game. And we just saw these two teams play off 2 days ago on the 16th, and Orlando won as a 13-point favorite by 8. A little bit of that was definitely very interesting to see. And when it comes to it, I don't think they win again, but I think they cover because Orlando's been a pretty good cover team lately. They've covered now in 6 straight games. I think they make it 7. I think Boston wins, but I think the Orlando Magic will keep this one in the single digits. We'll go ahead and keep moving. We got the Indiana Pacers who are hosting the New York Knicks. This one's a pick'em with a total of 232 in this game. And when I kind of looked at this one, the Knicks are actually playing quite well right now. They've covered in 6 straight games. They've won 5 straight games. But yet this one's only a pick'em. I'm big on the Pacers this year. Everybody's going to see the big win streak. Oh, they only have to win? Don't even have to lay points? Yeah, heck, go ahead and give me the Pacers for this one. We'll take their money line around a -105. Keep on rolling because the Brooklyn Nets, after their game winner by Kyrie Irving in their last game, are 7-point favorites in the Motor City, taking on the Pistons. 230 is your total in this one. Pistons have had a really rough year, but they've at least covered in 3 out of their last 6. They're 3-2-1 covering their last 6, and they're a nice home underdog against a Brooklyn team where I don't really trust them laying big numbers. Granted, they've covered their last 3 games, but when it comes to it, I'm taking the Pistons in this one. I'm going to take their plus the 7 points. And by the way, my best bet is in this game as well on the total. That one is on the picksandparlays.net website. Once again, you can go ahead and grab that 1-week pass for $70 for the NBA. We'll keep on rolling with a game that I actually really do like, and I have this one. The Raptors are 5-point favorites at home against the Warriors. 227.5 is the total. Once again, these are two teams that we have our system with. Warriors on the road, you fade them. They're 2-14 this year, 3-13 against the spread. Raptors at home, you back them this year. They're 10-5, 9-6 against the spread. We're grabbing the Raptors minus the 5. Curry still going to be out for a while on that Warriors side, so we're going to go ahead and take some Toronto Raptors tomorrow in Toronto. The Bulls are in Minnesota taking on the Timberwolves. Bulls 3.5-point favorites in this one. 229.5 is the total in this game. The Timberwolves have been kind of struggling lately. They've covered in 1 out of their last 4 games. Just trying to skate along until they get Karl-Anthony Towns back. Just been a little bit rough there. Speaking of rough, it's the Bulls. They've had 2 straight games versus the Knicks where they got lost in overtime, then they got blown out last game after coming off of a overtime loss against Atlanta. And when it comes to it, I don't think that the Chicago Bulls should be favored on the road right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of Timberwolves action. I'll grab them plus the 3 and a hook. The Bulls 4-10 on the road this year. I don't think they get the job done in this one. Go ahead and give me some Minnesota action in that game. We get the Nuggets and the Hornets going after it. The Nuggets are 8-point favorites. 236.5 is the total. Ball is back for the Hornets. He's played a couple of games. Nothing crazy in terms of minutes, but he is there. I'm not looking at a side because I'm not laying 8 points on the Nuggets at home. I don't lay more than 7 points in the NBA generally, and I'm not trying to go after the Hornets right now. What I'll do is I'll go after the total because I think this one's going to be a higher scoring game. The Hornets don't really believe in defense, although last game was a little bit rough with that because I had the over and they scored 41 points in the fourth quarter, combined teams. The Hornets scored 14. I think that they're going to score a little bit more. I think Denver probably puts up about a buck 20, almost a buck 30 in this one. We'll go ahead and take that one over the total. And that will bring us to our last game of the card. But again, by the way, make sure you guys remember 1 week NBA pass, only $70. Picksandparlays.net/Tim. Wizards and the Lakers are going at it. Lakers are 6.5-point favorites. 228.5 is the total. Boy, are the Wizards struggling. They are having a Spurs-esque run right now because they have won 1 out of their last 10 games, and that was 9 games ago. So they've lost 9 straight. Their last win was against Minnesota. Definitely not. It's been a team that's been struggling lately, but I am not laying 6.5 points with the Lakers. I'm going to take this one under. I don't foresee the Washington Wizards putting up a lot of points, and the Lakers like to play at a slower pace. So I think 228.5 is just a slight bit too high in this game. We're going to go ahead and take the under 228 for the final game on the NBA card. That has been the episode of Ballin' Out with Tim Earle. Make sure you guys check us out over on the website, picksandparlays.net/Tim for a 1 week $70 pass for all of my NBA plays. Number 1 in the NBA on the website. So go check that out. Thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NBA.